Welcome to the start of 6th anniversary. We are going to be starting to go over the servants that are getting buffed. These are going to be the daily videos probably for the next while. If a servant is already covered this year, I already gave them like an updated video saying who alter. I'm not going to make a video, but video on the channel is still fine. If you guys want my opinion on it, look at the tier list or that specific video. Like pretty much anything that has come out this year is something I am proud of. Anything before that, moving on. So first servant to talk about is Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, and he's 1-star. He is pretty known for like being an esports servant, and this buff just like made him better at it. 1-star stats, gear 1 servant. You guys know the deal. We're not expecting miracles out of this. 5,000 attack and 7,000 HP. It's easier to convert it to level 100 stats. This is still, even at level 100, he's still not doing that much damage. He's got a lower attack than a level 80 with Dia Lily. So yeah, you should not be expecting him to actually do damage. Star rate, star gen, these are normal caster numbers. Nothing to really write home about. MP charge 1.6. It's that high because he has 1-hit arts cards. Again, nothing to write home about. At least he has triple arts, so you can spam arts chains. Then it doesn't matter how many hits you have because he still gets 20 every turn. Yep, but it's 1-star stats. I'm not. You gotta temper your expectations. So first skill is pretty good for an esports unit. 44% AoE arts up for 1 turn. He is supposed to be the servant you bring in at the last turn, or was, and now we have Oberon for that. So he kind of helps you get over the hill to make it to the last stage to use Oberon with, for esports specifically. Because most of the time, esports, you're trying to nuke that on that last turn, and Oberon is the best nuke in the game. It caps out at 44%. I don't think that matters. At this point, I don't think that matters. Mozart kind of just does his job pretty well. Second skill is what is buffed. It was servant MP damage down 18%. Yeah, that sucks. Because if you're not fighting a servant, then this is a dead skill that doesn't do shit at all. So, good buff for him specifically as like an esports unit, because now he gets arts res down and crit attack chance down for 3 turns. Both at 20%. They didn't change the MP damage value, but they did change it so it's not servants. So he now functions in any kind of situation for all his skills. It's not just niche against challenge quest boss. And this arts res down just like compounds the fact that this doesn't matter if it was 44, because this buffs the damage for your arts units that you use with him more than buffing this to 50% would. And I would honestly take this and this rather than this getting buffed to 50% for 3 turns. I know that's like blasphemous to say, but I actually would prefer like having arts res down over like arts buffs, just because like when you're in esports, that is when your unit is getting the most buffs possible. So it would make sense that you would want different buffs and debuffs than like just keep stacking up one buff. I mean, unless it's MP damage. That's a different story though. That's more Oberon's business. Third skill, 50-star bomb. For art servants, this is amazing because they don't make stars. Like this is like you have the cards, you're gonna crit on that. So your arts DPS, if it's a crit DPS, they're gonna have the time of their life. Yep, and just like if you're not MPing that turn, just hit star, just crit. Make sure you the way. Passive skills, territory creation B, arts performance up. It's alright. He's a 1-star. You can get all these skills. He has the Avenger passive or anti-Avenger damage because of Salieri. Like that kind of should be obvious though. It like as long as you read the story, like this one should have been obvious. So I haven't looked at Salieri in a while, but I'm assuming he's the anti-caster too. You know what, let's just check. Let's just check. Anti-caster. Yes! It's always the lore thing, chat. It is always a lore thing for this. Alright, MP. Chance to inflict each of the 2 debuffs below to all enemies, so each has an activation chance, and it caps out at 80%. If he ever gets an MP buff, I'm assuming we're just gonna buff this to 100%. So, and these activation chance ties to the overall. So 80% chance at MP5, which everyone should have. You should always have all your low stars at MP5. Don't start burning them until like you actually have them, because stuff like this matters. So it will always have the curse, by the way. It will always have the curse damage. But 80% chance for a 20% attack reduction and 80% chance for a defense reduction. Each have separate activation chance. So just like Imperial Privilege, you can land one, you can land both of them, or you might land none of them. And he just has an MP that does 500 curse damage. It's not likely. It's not likely, but it's a possibility. You have an MP that will literally do 500. So I assume they will buff it to 100% or give him a way to secure him landing these debuffs. His MP really isn't anything to write home about. It's just like defense down is cool. It's nice those 3 turns, but it's still chance based, right? He's a 1-star, so like leveling skills is a non-issue. Like he doesn't consume many mats. He consumes some bones, but that's about it. Like you can pretty much farm, like you can farm up his skills like in a day, or just a couple of days. Like it doesn't, or you just have these mats lying around. Pens. Oh fuck. Good luck with that. Yeah, no. Don't level of heads for him right now. Wait till all the Lost World 6 stuff is done before you even think about that. Yeah, so Mozart, use him in your setups. There's no point in saying like summon for him or not, because you already have him. You already have him MP5. But you should probably use him a couple more times. Like he is like pretty fun. To just like flood the field of stars for like esports stuff. And again, if you don't have Oberon, you put him at the end. He comes in as the tactical nuke, buffs the shit out of your art servants. Right. I have to record the next one because I'm gonna be trying to do double uploads along with all the streams. Yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you enjoyed, drop a like or sub. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.